everyone. Have a pleasant afternoon. ඉතින් අද දවසේ අපේ වැඩසටහනේ පරමාර්ථය ඔබගේ ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂා කතන හැකියාව දියුණු කිරීම. ඉතින් අද දවසේදී අපි සූදානම් ඩිරෙක්ෂන්ස් පිළිබඳව ඔබත් සමග කතා කරන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ ආගන්තුකයෙක්ට කෙසේද නිවැරදිව පාර කියා දෙන්නේ කියලා පවසන්න. ඉතින් අද දවසේදී අපිත් එක්ක එකතු වෙනවා ශමාලි මිස්. Welcome to the program, teacher.
Thank you very much. English is our second language. As second language learners, we have to practice 4 skills like listening, speaking, reading and writing. Among these 4 skills, speaking plays a prominent and crucial role in the English language. Normally the students in government schools, they have been learning English throughout 11 years when they comes to grade 13, and they have been learning this language since grade 3. But unfortunately, most of the students, most of the school leavers are unable to improve their speaking skill at the school level. None of the parties like parents, teachers, students, even the curriculum developers, they pay attention on improving speaking skills. They just focus on only reading and writing skills, as only these 2 skills are evaluated at the national level examinations held in school level, like you see O levels and A levels. So this speaking skill is simply neglected. The students, they have only noticed this incapability in speaking when they have to do a job, or when they have to enter the field of employment, or when they have to face a job interview, or when they have to do higher education. Then it's very important to improve our speaking skills. So today's lesson is also based on improving speaking skill. I hope you will enjoy the lesson, and this may help you to improve your speaking skill to some extent. Let's move to the lesson. Today we are going to talk about asking for and giving directions. අද අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න යන්නේ කොහොමද ආගන්තුකයෙක්ගෙන් පාර අහන්නේ සහ අපි කොහොමද ආගන්තුකයෙක්ට පාර කියන්නේ කියන එක. First of all, we have to learn about prepositions, then we have to practice how to ask for directions, then we have to learn how to give directions. Imagine now you are on the road. A stranger comes to you and asks how to get to the post office. Then how could you answer? What are the vocabulary items you have to use? What are the phrases you have to use? Oh, it's a problem. Then again, now you are in a strange place, you feel hungry and you want to find a cafe. Then how to find a cafe? How to ask for a cafe from a strange person? Oh, now you can solve all of these questions, your problems at the end of this lesson. Then now I'm going to show you a small map of a city. You can see there are 2 lanes, first lane and the second lane, and there are 4 points, point A, point B, point C and point D. Then can you tell me where's point A? Yes, point A is next to point B. Point A is next to point B. Here we use the preposition next to tell the position of point A. Then according to point D, where's point A? Point A is across from point D. Point A is across from point D. Instead of this across from, we can use another synonym, that is opposite. It means the point A is opposite point D. Okay, now can you tell me where's point B? Point B is next to point A. Point B is next to point A. Then point C, according to point C, point B is next to point C. Then you can see this point B is in the middle of point A and C. Then how to describe that? Point B is between point A and point C. Where's point C? Point C is, we can use the previous knowledge, point C is next to point B. Then we can see point C is on the corner of this first and the second lanes. Then how to tell that? Point C is on the corner of point first and the second lanes. Point C is on the corner of the first and the second lanes. What about point D? there's nothing next to point T. According to point A, where's point T? Yes, we learnt it earlier. Point D is across from point A, or point T is opposite point A. Then we learn some prepositions here. Let's see what are these prepositions again.
එතකොට ටීචර් දැන් අපිට පාරක් මග ඇරුණොත් මේක අපිට ගොඩක් උදව් වෙනවා නේද?
ඔව් මේක ගොඩක් උදව් වෙනවා අපිට අහන්න පුළුවන් ඒ කියන්නේ කවුරු හරි කිව්වම අපිට තේරුම් ගන්න පුළුවන් කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ මේ ස්ථානේ ඒ වගේ දේවල් වල අපිට මේ prepositions especially අර කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ කියන්න මේ prepositions use කරන්න පුළුවන්. These are the prepositions we learned in the previous slide. Next to where's B? Next to point A. Can you tell me where I am now? I am next to the screen. I am next to the screen. Okay, here where's B? This is the second preposition we learned. What is it? Point B is between point A and C. Okay, let's move to the next ones. Then we learned two equal prepositions. What are them? Across from and opposite. Here point B is across from point A, or point B is opposite point A. Last one, on the corner of. Point A is on the corner of the first and the second lanes. These are the prepositions we have to use when we give the directions, tell or give directions. Then we are moving to the second part of our lesson, how to ask for directions. How to ask for directions. Okay, in order to ask directions, first of all we have to see there are two types of places, specific places and non-specific places. What are the specific places? Specific places means they have particular name, or we can make a place specify by adding the article the, or when there's only one place in that area, that place is specific to that area. Non-specific place means there are lots of places, we can choose one of them. As examples, then you can understand what is these two examples. As examples, we can take a post office. Is it non-specific or specific place? A post office? It's a non-specific place, because a post office means there may be lots of post offices.
එතකොට ස්පෙસિෆික් කියන්නේ
නිශ්චිතයි non-specific කියන්නේ නිශ්චිත නැහැ. ඒ කියන්නේ කීපයක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්, කීපයක් අතරින් එකක්. Just like a school means there may be lots of schools, then we can choose one school. But if I say the port city in the Colombo, it means only one place is there. If I say the Lotus Tower, then we can remember there's only one tower. It's a name of a tower, Lotus Tower. Then it's a specific place.
නිශ්චිතව තියෙන එකක්.
Then when this place is non-specific, or if you are not looking for a specific place, we can ask one question. What is that? Is there a around here? Is there a blank near here? To this blank we can put these non-specific places, like as examples, is there a bookshop around here? Is there a playground near here? We can add more examples. Is there a school around here? Is there a cafe near here? This is how we ask questions when the place is non-specific. When the place is specific, we can use two question types. Where is the bank, or how can I get to the? Then here to these blanks we can add the place. Then as examples, where is the Premadasa Stadium, or how can I get to the Colombo City Centre? Instead of this can and get, we can add two more verbs, do and go. How do I go to the Colombo City Centre, or how can I go to the Colombo City Centre, or how do I get to the Colombo city centre, all these question types are possible and we can use them. Then this is how we ask for specific places.
එතකොට non specific වලට කියන එක යොදා ගන්නවා.
පුළුවන්.
specific වලට the කියන එක
යොදා ගන්න පුළුවන්. අපිට specific කරන්න පුළුවන් place එකක් article එකක් තියෙනවා the කියලා. the කියන එක දාලා the දැම්මාම එතන තියෙන්නේ ඒ place එක විතරයි. Normally when we are on the road we ask these questions from whom? From whom normally ask these questions? We ask this question from strange people. They are not familiar to us. Then when we ask these questions, we have to use more polite ways. Politeness is a good quality. Then we have to use these polite ways. To make these questions more polite, we have to use these two phrases. Can you tell me or do you know? Can you tell me or do you know? When we add these polite phrases, we have to make some slight changes in this question. What is the previous question in the previous slide? Where is the Colombo city centre? Then we have to find what is the auxiliary verb in this question. Auxiliary verb, what is that? Is. Then what is the subject of the question? The Colombo city centre. Then we have to do something. It means it's a very simple thing. We have to change the position of these two and we have to take this auxiliary verb after the subject of the question. Then we can make this polite question. What is that? Can you tell me where the Colombo city centre is? Or do you know where the Colombo city centre is? We called this type of questions as indirect questions. We use these indirect questions to ask something in polite way. ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් අපි මේ පාර අහන්නේ කාගෙන්ද? අපි මේ පාර අහන්නේ පාරේ ඉන්න අපිට ගොඩක් අපි දන්නේ නැති කෙනෙක්ගෙන්. එතකොට අපි ඒක අහනකොට අපි ගොඩක්ම ආචාරශීලීව තමයි අහන්න ඕනේ. ඕනම දෙයක් අපි කාගෙන් හරි අහනකොට ආචාරශීලී වෙන්න ඕනේ. ඉතින් ආචාරශීලී වෙන්න තමයි අපි මේ යෙදුම් දෙක පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ. Can you tell me or do you know? ඉතින් මේ දෙක පාවිච්චි කරනකොට අපිට මේ same question type එකම use කරන්න බෑ. අපිට පොඩි changes කරන්න වෙනවා. එතකොට අපිට මේකේ මේ verb එක, මේ auxiliary verb එක ගන්න වෙනවා මේ subject එකෙන් පිටිපස්සට. එතකොට මේක අපි කියනවා මේක මේ is මෙතෙන්ට අවිලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට අපි ඒකට කියන්නේ indirect question. We call it indirect question. We use it to make this question more polite. This is the second question we asked. How can I get to the Premadasa stadium? Then here also we have to add that polite ways. Can you tell me or do you know? You can see another one there. What is that? Instead of can, we use could. We use could to make it more and more polite. Could you tell me? Okay, then it becomes more and more polite. Then here also we have to do the same thing before adding that polite ways. We have to find auxiliary verb. What is that? Can. Then we have to find the subject of the question. What is the subject here? I. Then we have to change these two and we have to make that indirect question. What is it? Can you tell me how I can get to the Premadasa stadium? Or do you know how I can get to the Premadasa stadium? Then make it more polite. We can use could you tell me how I can get to the Premadasa stadium? Then when we give directions, this is the most important part of this lesson. Now we are going to give directions. To give these directions, we have to learn some phrases. When we have to go along, how do we tell that? Go straight on or walk straight on, there's no any turn. Go straight ahead or walk straight ahead, or go along the road or walk along the road. Then we know there are two sides. What is this side? This is our left side and this is our right side. If we want to turn, how to tell? First one is turn right. Then next turn left. These are the phrases we have to use when we give directions. When someone asks from us, then we have to give directions by using these phrases. මෙතන දැන් අපි මේ පාඩමේ පාර කියන්නේ කොහොමද කියන එකට තමයි ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට පාර කියනකොට අපිට මෙන්න මේ යෙදුම් කීපය විශේෂයෙන්ම අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා. එතන පළවෙනි එක ඔයාලට පේනවා එතන arrow එක තියෙන්නේ කෙලින්ම. ඒ කියන්නේ කෙලින්ම යන්න කියලා කොහොමද අපි කියන්නේ? Go straight on, walk straight on, or go straight ahead, go along the road. අපිට මේ වගේ යෙදුම් පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. දෙවෙනි arrow එක. ඒක අපිට පේනවා අපේ දකුණු පැත්තට තියෙනවා. එතකොට අපිට කියන්න ඕනේ කොහේ හරි පාරක් කියනකොට දකුණට හැරෙන්න කියලා. හැරෙනවා කියන එක තමයි අපි මේ turn කියන යෙදුමෙන් පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ. ඒක turn right. ඒක වමට හැරෙනවා නම් turn left. මේ යෙදුම් තමයි අපිට පාර කියනකොට භාවිතා කරන්න වෙන්නේ. Okay, now I'm going to show you a map of a city. You can see there are some sections in this map. Then I am at the point A. Now I want to go to point B. Then if I say using previous knowledge, go straight on, turn left. Am I correct? Can you find when you turn in left the point B here? No, it's not there. Then what happened? Turn left in which turn? It means first one or the second one? We have to take the second left. Then how to tell that? Go straight on and take the second left. Then you can find point B. Like that. Then where's point C? Go straight on and take the second right. If this B is here, then we have to say go straight on and take the first left. Likewise, we can say second left, third left, fourth left. Then if the C is there, then we can say go straight on and take the first right. So we can see some sections in this map. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ පාරේ කොටස් කීපයක් තියෙනවා. අපි කිව්ව කෙලින්ම ගිහිල්ලා වමට හැරෙන්න කියලා අපිට B හොයා ගන්න හම්බ වෙන්නේ නැහැ. අපිට සිද්ධ වෙනවා මොන turn එකද කියලා කියන්න. Then we have to use which turn? Second left, second right, first left, first right. Likewise, we have to use that. Here we can say B here, but we are not going to stop at B. We just pass B and continue our journey. So in that type of cases, we can say go straight on past B. Go straight on past B. Just imagine this B is a post office. Then how to say go straight on and past the post office. Go straight on and past the post office. Furthermore, you can say on which side? On which side? On the left side. Then we can say go straight on and pass the post office on your left. Okay. මෙතන අපිට පේනවා මේ B කියන ස්ථානයට අපි යනවා නෙවෙයි, අපි එතන නවතිනවා නෙවෙයි. අපි ඒක පාස් කරගෙන යන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට අපි කියනවා කෙලින්ම යනකොට අපේ වම් අත පැත්තේ B කියන ස්ථානය පාස් වෙනවා කියලා. ඉතින් ඒ වගේ කියන්න අපිට මේක පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. Go straight on and past B. Oh, what is this? It's a mess. Oh no, it's not a mess. What is this? We can see these type of places in a city. This is a roundabout. Roundabout. Then just imagine we are at point A and we want to go to point B. How to tell that? Turn left at the roundabout. Turn left at the roundabout. Then what about point T? That's point T. Yes. Turn right at the roundabout. Turn right at the roundabout. That's point C. We don't want to turn any side. We can go straight on. Then how to say? Go straight on and pass the roundabout. go straight on and pass the roundabout. මේ වගේ මන්සන්දියක් තියෙන ස්ථානයක roundabout කියලා අපි කියනවා. ඒ වගේ මන්සන්දියකට එතකොට මෙතන මේක කම්ප්ලෙක්ස් වගේ සංකීර්ණයි වගේ පෙනුනට අර කලින් යෙදුම්ම තමයි පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ. එක්ක අපිට දකුණට හැරෙන්න කියන්න ඕනේ, කොහමට හැරෙන්න කියන්න ඕනේ. එක්ක කෙලින්ම roundabout එක පාස් කරගෙන යන්න කියන්න ඕනේ. ඒ ටික තමයි මේ තියෙන්නේ.
අපේ රටෙත් එතකොට roundabouts ගොඩක් තියෙනවා. ඒ අවස්ථාවවලදී මේක ගොඩක් ප්‍රයෝජනවත් වෙනවා.
ඔව්. මේවයි අපිට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් විශේෂයෙන් when foreigners ask us how to go to some places, then we can use these phrases when we give directions. Okay. Then after arriving to the place, we have to say where is that place on your right, on your left. Then if it is on your right, we can say it is on your right. Then if it is on your left, we can say it is on your left. මේ තියෙන්නේ අපි කොහොමද අදාළ ස්ථානයට ආවම මේ පාරේ කොයි පැත්තේද මේ ස්ථානය තියෙන්නේ කියලා අපි කියන්න ඕනේ. සමහරට දකුණු පැත්තේ වෙන්න පුළුවන්, සමහරට වම් පැත්තේ වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Then we can use these sentence patterns. Here we can see there are 3 buildings. Then we can use previous knowledge we learnt in the first 2 slides. Whereas this point B, it is between A and C. It is between A and C. Here the last one we can see it is on the corner of the X and the Y streets. It is on the corner of the X and Y streets. මෙතන අපි කියන්නේ මේ වගේ කොහෙද මේ අපි යන ස්ථානයේ B කියලා හිතුවොත් B කියන ස්ථානයේ තියෙන A C කියන ස්ථාන දෙක අතරමැද. ඒතකොට අපිට අර between කියන අපි ඉස්සෙල්ලා slide එකේ ඉගෙන ගත්ත යෙදුම preposition එක පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. තව එකක් අපි ඉගෙන ගත්තා on the corner of කියන මේ වගේ පාරවල් දෙකක් corner එකේ නම් තියෙන අපේ ස්ථානය අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් on the corner of. Okay, this is the most challengeable part in our lesson. Now this is a map of a city and I want to go to some places and you have to tell me how to get to these places. Then first of all I want to go to the pharmacy. Then I'm asking, can you tell me how I can get to the pharmacy? Oh, how to tell that? Go straight on, take the first left, pass the library on your right. The pharmacy is next to the library. How to tell that? Again, go straight on, take the first left, pass the library on your right, and pharmacy is next to the library. If I want to go to post office, how could you tell? Can you tell me how can I get to the post office? Go straight on, turn right at the roundabout, there's a roundabout, turn right at the roundabout, pass the post office, you can go to the post office, we are going to the post office, sorry. The post office is on the left, the post office is on the left. Then last one, I am asking last question, do you know where the supermarket is? Oh, go straight on, pass the roundabout, take the third right, take the third right, pass the bookshop on your left. The supermarket is next to the bookshop. The supermarket is next to the bookshop. This is how we explain how to go to these places.
ඉතින් අද දවසේදී අපි කතා කරේ ඩිරෙක්ෂන්ස් පිළිබඳව. මම හිතනවා ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ කතන දැනුම මේ තුලින් දිනු කරගන්න හැකියාව ලැබෙන්නේ නැති කියලා. So today our time is over. Thank you Miss Shamali for joining us.
You're welcome.
Thank you guys for watching us. Have a great day.